So today I'm gonna talk about the arpeggios and the importance of practicing arpeggios. So we take it from the theoretical stuff from the beginning, and we need to know that when we have a scale like C major, each note has a specific purpose. Each note has a mission, let's say, okay? So there are some notes that actually work together with the root, let's say C, okay? So E and G, the 3 and the 5, are working together with, with the root. And when we say working together, we mean that when they sound together, the sound is relaxed and it creates a kind of balance, okay? So when we have a balanced sound, we have like the fundamental of the scale. So we have the root, the 3 and the 5, which are the most important notes in order to express the environment of the C major. The other notes, the 4, the 6, the 2, and the 7, are notes that actually create tension. And the mission of these notes are to go and rest on the fundamental notes. So the 2 wants to rest on 1 or on 3. The 4 wants to rest on 3. The 6 on 5. And 7 wants to go to the root. So this actually shows us that it is very important for the Western music in general, the whole concept of tonality. And tonality is all about the key, it's all about the environment that we are playing. The environment has to do with the key, okay? So if you want to express the environment and if you want to make the audience, let's say, understand in a way what are you doing, you have to show to them what the environment is and how it moves on the harmony. So if you have, let's say, a chord progression, or if you have 2 or 3 or 4 chords, you have to show the chord tones. This would be a raw material exercise. Let's say that we have a 2-5-1 in C major. So we have a, and the arpeggios would be. Now, if you do it as an exercise, it is useful because you you start knowing how harmony works on your fretboard, okay, and that's the most important thing. So you have to know the shapes. We need the shapes, and then you need to listen to the exercise in order to accumulate the sound, and make sure that when you're hearing this, you will guess that it's a minor seventh. Okay, so everything has to do with shapes and sound, and of course, when you're working things like that, you're doing nice things for your fingers. Okay, you're doing exercises for your fingers in order to be able to have a beautiful sound. Okay, the other thing is that you can always change the way that you play a chord. So you can start from the 3rd, or from the 5th. So you can change the colors of the impression of the chord when you change the sequence. So we practice sequences and motifs and patterns in order to have all the different combinations but the final cause is always to express the chords and to be able to give the audience the idea of where the tonality is. So if you're having a, let's say, a jazz phrase or something that sounds a little bit peculiar and kind of difficult for the ear, if you resolve everything to the chord tones, then it will be understandable. As an example. Now this note, for example, it's a wrong note. It has to be resolved. So I play with these things, and everyone is playing and trying to create something like that is beautiful and understandable. And all the things, all the notes that exist around the chord tones are colors, are approaches. We use all the other notes to approach the chord tones. So I have uploaded 2 exercises for chord tones, and I'm gonna upload one more. So if you start working on the chord tones and insist on working on the chord tones and try to use these exercises that I have uploaded in different keys, it will be very useful for your ears, for your fingers, for your knowledge on harmony, and of course the knowledge of our fretboard. Okay, so we need the shapes because everything has a meaning. Okay, and the meaning is the chord tone. It's the backbone of harmony. Okay, so please try the exercises and tell me what you think, and I will post more things regarding theory and harmony, free things, so you can watch, but don't miss the exercises. Okay,